It's party time, Mom. Welcome to another episode of the Chad Prather Show. We're in Studio 22, the mothership. Puppet Master Mark driving us into the nether regions of all kind of silliness. My Lord, have mercy. I'm surrounded by it. Candice, the queen of the Ethiopians. Herbert, the silent deer with the same face of shock he had the night the truck hit him. Hot news, Natalie. Hot news, Natalie. You're losing
She's
your
real hot
mind
right
over
now.
there. What happened? What happened? Did Party Foul goose you again? What happened?
No, I don't know. You know when you just get tickled? Sometimes he got tickled too.
Well, I was thinking, I looked up there and I saw your special guest, Carol Baskin.
Where?
Stop! They're making fun of me in my outfit.
Lisa Page made me do it.
And then
Hello, you cool cats and kittens.
I looked over here at Natalie, and she's wearing
Well, I'm her trainer. I'm her keeper.
too. So
Never quite understood the leopard print, but I'm a dude, so what do I know?
Yeah.
We love leopard print. Because we feisty.
It's what under it that counts.
That's how I feel.
How do you feel?
I feel like...
Now, you kind of had the trolls come after you hard this past weekend.
There still are.
How you were reading, before we got started, you were reading some of the comments. And let me just say, you're one of the sweetest human beings on the planet, all right? I know you got a little spunk in you, but I love you. I don't have anybody around here that doesn't make me feel peaceful and happy. And you're one of the greatest people in the world. But apparently you're not thought of as that by many online. And all of that was because of the not racist black baby.
The anti-racist baby book that I hid, and I will do it again.
Yeah.
I will keep hiding that book. So continue getting triggered, everybody, because I will still keep hiding that piece of trash book. I was just going to swear, but I'm going to keep it.
But that was a whole. I remember when you did that. This has been what, 6 weeks ago? At least 2 months ago,
like September,
when the Ibram Kendi came out with the anti-racist baby, which is stupid. It's talking about political policies and stuff like that. So it's not a children's book.
No, it's
a lesson in wokeness, is what it is.
It is. It's a judge only by skin color, not by the merit or character of someone.
Racism is bred.
Yeah, we need to let our babies know. The babies that are 2 and 3 years old, they gotta only be friends with their colored race.
Yeah,
that's what the book's about, legitimately.
Yeah, so we did a whole little thing on that weeks ago, in response to your Instagram stories of hiding the book there in the Target.
I mean, I was entertained. I thought it was a good piece of material for 15 minutes.
Docujournalism.
It was great. But apparently this one blogger who's out of Philadelphia
of course,
decided
friendliest city in the world.
She wanted to reignite it. I don't know. I guess she was feeling like she wasn't getting a lot of traffic on her TikTok, so she decided to reignite it. So she went back, pulled the video from my TikTok, because I'm not taking the video down, and then went ahead and blasted it out to her over 200,000 followers on TikTok. So Friday, I'm like skimming my phone, and I start noticing all these crazy, awful comments, pictures, like people commenting on pictures of my kids, me, sending me messages, calling me every name in the book, like threatening my life, threatening my family.
Calling your children every name in the book.
Calling my children every name in the book, that they should be taken away from me. I'm an awful racist, C-U-T, all of it. And this has honestly never happened to me, ever. Like, I'm just, I'm not an influencer. I don't consider myself an influencer. But this girl from Philadelphia, this blogger, positioned it like she said that on her TikTok, and then a lot of other people were taking that video and they were making their own TikToks out of it. So now they're sending all of these people to me, and I'm still filtering out. So I had to really shut down my Instagram to the point where I can't do any type of swipe up right now. I'm only I have to filter through these messages. I'm reporting them. I'm blocking them. It is a full-time job.
How does that make you feel?
It's a full-time job.
Well, I think she likes it.
I really don't like it. I don't like it because it's scary. I've never been in a position like this where my life has been threatened. And the thing is, these people that are like, you're this, you're that, you're that. It's like, y'all, that book is exactly what you're talking about, right? You're proving my point with the book. What you're saying to me is what the book is about.
Yep.
Go ahead, judge me by a stupid 15-minute video on TikTok and then come at me, threaten my kids, threaten my, it's these people are unhinged.
They just do that for fun. They're trolls for.
Yeah, they're all
they get
losers
off
that
on
live
it.
in their parents' basement. They're all him, he, she, her. What the
Jim,
hell are
Jay,
you?
Jur, binary, two-spirit,
Shut up.
transgender, trans
Shut
mama.
up. Yeah, it's I would love to give this girl's name out, but I don't want to give her the satisfaction. But I would like to really honestly unleash our people on her. But I'm also I have a little bit more class than that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not even responding to half these.
But when they start
losers.
bringing your kids into it, that's a whole for
Yeah.
me. Because you messaged me over the weekend, and I was like, well, that's just like a Tuesday for me.
I know.
But I do feel for you because it is unnerving when people start going at you because the blows are so low.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you know that your message is heartfelt and that everything that they're saying is what you're against.
Yes.
And they're proving it up.
Well, and every one of they always try to pick apart every nuance of everything you say, and it's funny to me the stuff they capitalize on and go after. But like I said, when they go after your kids, it's too far, and she definitely did, and several did.
Oh, a bunch did. Yeah.
And anyway,
A lot of it was fake, though. There were messages on there with 0 followers and, following.
Oh yeah,
along.
lots of burner accounts.
Some of that is just her probably just reigniting it herself.
She has 100 fake accounts.
she bought
Yeah.
all those followers. Let's sell something. I feel capitalistic.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this year has reminded us of a lot of things, including how important it is to look after the ones we love. The holiday season's coming, and I want you to give the gift of safety, accuracy, and self-defense. I want you to give them iTarget Pro. When the government can't or won't protect your family, I've seen that, self-defense is your only option, but most of us don't have time to consistently train. Plus, ammo, it's really expensive. So iTarget Pro is invented for that very purpose. You can use their proprietary app, Laser Bullet, and you can use it to train safely in the convenience of your own home. It's a lot of fun. Use your own actual firearm. iTarget Pro comes in all the major calibers, including .223 and .556, so you can stay sharp with almost any firearm. So today, you can save 10% plus get free shipping with the offer code CHAD. I spell it Chad, at checkout when you go to itargetpro.com. It's the smartest way for you to practice, and it pays for itself in just a couple of days. This holiday season, give the gift that's a bullseye. That's the letter I, targetpro.com. itargetpro.com. Use offer code Chad. Be right back. Couple of clips I want to get to before we dig deep. Obviously, it seems like everything's going to shut back down. All the more reason why. Oh, this
To go get
coronavirus.
toilet
Stupid.
paper.
Go get your toilet paper. 'cause
Toilet paper's
I mean, I
headed
still got
off the
toilet paper
shelves
from the
again.
first
Stupid.
run.
Yeah, I do. I really hoarded that.
Did you? A bunch
Yeah,
of it?
running low.
What I did is I got on some of these manufacturing websites like Granger Industrial Supply or those kind of deals, and I just started getting the industrial toilet paper.
That
the
is
big,
some
There you
crappy
go.
toilet paper.
the big
though.
giant rolls.
Yeah.
I don't care. No, you don't like the quarter ply? Yeah, that's what I
I'm
was
a
doing.
northern guy.
Well, I mean that's
Quilted.
you like quilted?
Quilted.
You like the little
northern.
bear in the
Cottonelle.
woods?
Yeah,
With the
cottonelle.
aloe.
Oh, cottonelle.
Cottonelle
has
with the aloe?
It has ridges.
I'm about to spend the next 5 days of my life in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, pooping in the woods.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Really?
That's what I
Yeah.
do.
With the bears.
Keep it earthy.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going elk hunting.
Oh, that's
So,
right. I forgot. This
yeah.
is the week
I'm going elk hunting.
or next week. When
Somebody said to me, I hope you catch an elk. I said, I hope I put a hole through it the size I can put a fist in.
Catch an elk.
Yeah, we're going elk hunting up in Colorado. My friends, the Villards, Albert and Melody, and going up there. We drew elk tags this year. Anyway, that's why I don't worry about this. First of all, coronavirus, virus. I want y'all to focus on the word virus. They want to talk about coming out with a vaccine. There's no such thing as a vaccine for a virus. HIV is a virus, all right? There are things you can do to treat it once you get it. There's no vaccine to keep you from getting it. Same with hepatitis, okay? There's things now that you can do to treat hepatitis, but you can't get a vaccine to keep you from getting it, right? AIDS, you name a virus. There's no vaccine for a virus. So let that sink in with you when they're talking about a vaccine for coronavirus. Can't do it. Can't do it. Same, I mean, chicken pox. It's a virus.
Mm-hmm.
There's no vaccine for the chicken pox. I mean, they give you all kind of stuff, but you're going, it's a virus. It's a virus from China. China.
It's the Wuhan.
Okay.
Wait.
Can't do it.
Okay, but like, what? So, what is the chickenpox, the vaccination called? Because all our kids get it now, and now none of the kids, but a great percentage. Like I had chickenpox.
Yes,
But once you've had chicken pox, you have it forever.
Right.
Right.
Right. But I'm talking about our kids now aren't getting chickenpox because of what they are giving them at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Remember when we were kids?
He's so hopeful.
Good luck.
When we
I
were
hope y'all
kids,
make it.
we had chickenpox parties. When you were little kids, you
Yeah.
like, oh wait, your cousin has chickenpox. Let's all
get
go
it.
And while
Get
we're
over
talking
with.
about getting vaccines, can I say for the 10,000th time I'm for medical freedom? I did a deal for Shelley Luther on Sunday spoke at a rally, and these people came up to me and they're like, "You're not for medical freedom." Yes, I am. Hear me again. I don't care if you vaccinate your children or not. You're the parent. What I've said is I'm against exemptions. Now, what that means is there should not be exemptions. You should not have to ask the state permission for what you do with your kids. So I shouldn't have to tell them my religious preference. I shouldn't have to tell them my medical history or my kids. I shouldn't have to tell them anything. I shouldn't have to fill out a form, because as long as there's a form to fill out, they can keep changing the form and changing the rules. I'm against the exemption form. You should be able to do what you want to do. Do I believe in the science of vaccines? Yes, I do. But I will in no way mandate that you have to do that for your child. Now, I'll still get asked this question 10,000. And see, people get caught up in my language here. And I'm not going to change my language because I mean what I'm saying. And I also say that if you're going to be free, you got to be responsible, which means if the state continues to brainwash your child and demand what you need to do for the medical aspects of your child, are you willing to pull your child out of these state-funded institutions, brainwashing camps called public schools, and homeschool them? Oh, I shouldn't have to do that. No, you shouldn't have to do that. But you can't keep telling the state what to do and them not do it and then just keep on bowing down to them. That's my thing. Steve? Nothing?
No.
Okay.
I'm with you, because that's what I was going to get to. Is there's consequences if you don't, and the consequences are you can't take your kid to public school. Then, as a parent not vaccinating your kid, then it's up to you to homeschool your kid.
Right. So let me take it one step further. Do masks work? Of course. The flu has been eradicated. There's no flu. Nobody's getting the flu.
No one's getting the flu. Yeah.
Okay. So when I just said that word flu, spit is coming out of my mouth.
I just got the droplets on my face.
Did you get a little bit?
A little bit.
There's a couple other things that have been cured. October has been known for breast cancer awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in the news. Nothing. Normally this is No Shave November.
We'll see what happens come February.
Movember.
So all of this stuff has gone away.
It's Black
completely.
History Month. We'll just see if they show up. You're the racist.
I know, I am. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it cured a lot of things. We'll see what it does to February. Oh, shut up. Learn to joke, you peons.
No, we no longer have to celebrate Christopher Columbus because
I know it's
Thanksgiving is
Indigenous
canceled.
Peoples
Well,
Day.
yeah, and all the statues of him have been taken down. Let's just erase.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's Christopher Columbus again?
I don't know that punk.
Yeah.
As some guy that landed in the West Indies and stopped all the savagery of human sacrifice
No big deal.
that was going on there indigenously. I'm against masks. Now, do they work? Sure, they work. I've spit on people for 47 years of my life.
Yeah.
I've been spit on for 47 years of my life. At no time did I stop and say, I need to put a diaper on my face to keep from spitting on someone. That's just called life. That's community. That's the way it is. We communicate. Why do I want to take a vaccine that is 90% effective, according to Pfizer, when my body is 99.99% effective at curing the virus? Okay? Why do I want to do that? The math doesn't add up on that. I know you've said you would take it, and I can't say that. I don't know. I'm not going to stand in anybody's way of taking it. I don't want it. I I say we just get the French kissing and get this herd immunity thing going on.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Everybody in the club, let me hear you sweat.
Get up on these lips.
No, I was going to say, maybe once I get confirmed that my antibodies run out, maybe by then the vaccine will have already trickled through a bunch of people, and then I'll get it. But right now I have the antibodies of the coronavirus.
You
so
should
I'm
have a
not worried
T-shirt
about
made that says antibody carrier.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Steve, get on it.
Or the tattoo on your arm right here.
Yeah, the little number.
Yes,
The
like
little
a chip
number.
number or something, just to
Something
let everyone
like
know.
that. Just 66.
I have the antibodies.
-6.
Yeah.
Mark of the beast.
I'm antibody 66-6 AC.
That's right. I like it.
Yeah. No, I'm anti-mask, and I don't think there should be, like, if I believe in medical freedom for your child, I believe in medical freedom for your vaccines. If you want to get them, get them. Right?
Masks fall under that same thing, medical freedom.
And people always want to ask me, well, you know, your wife, she's a nurse practitioner, pediatric. What does she believe? No, you ask her, okay? That's her business. She believes in the science of vaccines. The science of vaccines is there. That's why we don't have a lot of people walking around with smallpox and polio.
And chicken pox.
And it's a real thing. But I will say,
they're not walking around very good if they do have polio.
Man, party foul.
Woo!
Golly,
There's
man.
some truth in that.
There is a lot of truth there.
There's some truth.
He ain't wrong.
No, he ain't wrong.
Anyway. It's coming, though. It's coming. Gretchen Whitmer's already screwing the pooch in Michigan.
Oh, gosh.
She's already shutting it down. Texas, I imagine Governor Greg Abbott, he'll be, as Candace pointed out, he'll be one of the last ones to do it. But he'll do it.
He'll do it.
Because, as you said, Candace, he's got a weak constitution.
But do you think the shutdown is going to be like last time, or just like shut down for a couple weeks?
So Joe Biden has said a 4 to 6 week shutdown.
Oh!
Now Joe Biden says if he becomes president, or when he becomes president, it's going to be a 4 to 6 week shutdown,
which means 12.
And let me just tell you what
Right.
that means. No, they'll do 4 to 6 weeks, and you won't hear about coronavirus anymore.
Cured.
It'll be done.
Cured.
Because Joe Biden succeeded in stopping coronavirus. Now, it was going to be 14 days to flatten the curve. We're now on 270 million, 421 days. I don't know what I'm saying.
They're blaming bars.
Yeah.
Right. I listened to the news this morning.
There's a lot I blame bars on, but this isn't one of them.
Real quick, Mark, would you play clip number 6?
Once the process is complete, does that mean they can take off their masks? They don't have to social distance? They can just go about their lives as before?
You know, I would recommend that that's not the case. I would recommend you have an added area of protection. Obviously, with a 90+% effective vaccine, you could feel much more confident. But I would recommend to people to not abandon all public health measures just because you've been vaccinated. Because even though for the general population, it might be 90 to 95% effective, you don't necessarily know for you how effective it is.
Wash your hands, people. That's all I got to say. Just wash your hands.
Use manners.
Just wash your hands. Real quick, Mark, play number 7.
When you look at the personal savings rate in this country, it's now gone from about 8% to over 22%. We have a big pool of money out there that we could borrow at the historic low interest rates by the federal government. We could pay for a package right now to cover all of the wages, lost wages for individual workers, for losses to small companies, to medium-sized companies, for cities, states, county governments. We could do all of that. If we did that, then we could lock down for 4 to 6 weeks. And if we did that, we could drive the numbers down like they've done in Asia, like they did in New Zealand and Australia. And then we could really watch ourselves cruising into the vaccine availability in the first and second quarter of next year and bringing back the economy long before that.
Yeah,
the government
that's
can
good.
go in at nighttime while people are sleeping and weld their doors shut. That'll keep them in.
Just keep
We
them
have
in.
the money.
We have the money, so that
he
should
just
cover all
said
the
it. We have
shutdowns.
well, then pay off your debt.
Money's not real.
It's not real. We'll just print another $6 trillion next
Yeah,
month.
we just print. And
Not
that's
a
okay
big
about the small
deal.
businesses. They can totally afford to shut down again for another 6 weeks.
I walked past the U.S. Treasury in Washington, D.C. on Saturday afternoon, and they were shoveling coal into the cellar, trying to keep that son of a bitch pumping out the cash.
Keep it going. Money,
Bam, bam,
money.
bam, bam, bam,
Dollar
bam, bam,
bills,
bam, bam,
dollar bills.
Oh, my gosh. Are we walking or working over here? So it's coming. They're going to do it. They're going to shut it back down. Is COVID real? Yeah. Are the infection rates higher? Yeah, it's another surge. It is.
So why is Trump not going ahead and shutting it down for 46 weeks?
Well, yeah, I mean, might as well just
Why don't
shut
he
it down
jump the
through
gun
Christmas.
and go ahead and do it.
Right.
Let's get it over with.
It's like Candace said. You got Gavin Newsom, who's really an abusive boyfriend. He wants to know who you're associating with. He wants to know where you're going. He needs to know your schedule. He needs to see your calendar. He has to make sure that he's watching every move you make out there in California. He's a bad boyfriend, Candace.
He's psycho. He's a fearmonger. I've gotten so many messages from people that live in California. They're like, screw this guy. I'm having Thanksgiving, and I'm having way more than 10 people come to my party.
And if you come break down my door, Popo, you better bring a dessert. Right?
I want pecan pie, please.
I'll have pecan pie.
Sorry, all we have is donuts.
Pardon me, officer. Do you have any Grey Poupon? Pardon me, officer. Did you bring any Grey Poupon? Hey, life is about habits. This year, we've been more focused than ever on our health and those we love as well. But what happens after that? How do you plan to ensure that your body's immune system is ready for winter and beyond? Because let's face it, people do get sick, right? I recommend that you keep your body healthy by taking Field of Greens by Brick House Nutrition and do it every single day. It's loaded with antioxidants. Field of Greens is packed with 18 clinically researched essential fruits and vegetables, plus green tea, ginger, turmeric, and beets. This powerful combination not only can support heart health, it can support a healthy immune system, metabolism, blood pressure, and digestion. It's complete with prebiotics and probiotics. Field of Greens is not only good for you, it's good for the entire family. You got athletes, you got children, you got them all living in your house. Get them on the Field of Greens. Just put 1 scoop in a glass of water, stir it up, drink it, and you're done. I want you to go to brickhousechad.com, get 15% off your order with the promo code CHAD. I spell it Chad at checkout. Available in multiple flavors. Brickhousechad.com. Brickhousechad.com. Use promo code CHAD. Hang tight. I want to remind everybody, go to watchchad.com, get the new album, signed copy of the CD. Y'all shut up. That's where all the fun stuff is, watchchad.com. Scott Atlas urges people to rise up against Michigan COVID-19 shutdown. He's a member of the White House Coronavirus Task Force. He called for people to, quote, rise up after Governor Gretchen Whitmer of Michigan announced a 3-week, quote, pause to save lives during the coronavirus pandemic. He said the only way this stops is if people rise up. You get what you accept. Hashtag freedom matters. Hashtag step up. She appealed, Gretchen Whitmer appealed to the Trump administration to intervene in the pandemic. She announced a series of measures, including closing colleges, high schools, workplaces, in-person dining. Oh, boy. She responded to Atlas's tweet on CNN. She said, we know that the White House likes to single us out here in Michigan. Me out in particular. I'm not going to be bullied into not following reputable scientists and medical professionals.
Except when your husband goes to get his boat out
Get
of
his
storage.
boat.
So, I mean, hypocrite.
Yeah, well, Atlas is a radiologist, and he believes in herd immunity. And yeah, so do I, actually.
I do too. I mean, us as kids, we got in the dirt. We played in the dirt. Our parents sent us to the chickenpox parties, all that kind of stuff, and we quit doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We quit beating our ass.
Yeah, the Michigan Attorney General, Dana Nessel, said that he's disappointing, irresponsible, and the reason why the United States finds itself in such desperate circumstances regarding COVID-19.
Again, I'm going to go back to the fact that when we think about people who have died from corona, it's devastating. But I actually know 3 children who have committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
So what about that? Mm-hmm. Because now you're going to shut us back down. These kids thrive on interaction. You're going to shut our country back down. Is anyone taking into, in as a factor, the side effects to all of this?
Yeah,
we can't do it.
No.
No, it's just not the way people are designed to live. I mean, and I get it. Again, this is not some contagion type thing where if you get it, you're automatically dead.
Correct.
It exacerbates the situation that you're already in. If you got a bad heart, you got bad lungs, you got, bad whatever, not COVID, name your organ, then it's going to directly affect, it goes to the weak spots and it's going to affect that. Okay. What are you going to do? I mean, take your field of greens, get healthy, lose some weight. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I'm top of the list. Got to lose weight. There's certain things that we live an unhealthy lifestyle. Then all of a sudden a virus comes along that attacks our unhealthy lifestyle. And we're like, oh, well, let's just shut everything down.
Yeah.
Let's just kill the economy.
Yep.
Let's kill our kids. Let's kill our social lives. Let's kill our communities and our sense of community. And let's just shut it all down. Okay, well, what's going to happen? You just keep kicking the can down the road.
Right.
What happens in 6 weeks? Are you going to open? You're going to full-blown open back up? No, you're not going to full-blown open back up. Let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to go, let's ease back into it.
Right.
So 6 weeks, that 7th to 8th week, we're just kind of going to ease things open to like just 10%. And then the 9th and 10th week, we might get up to 25%. And we'll do that probably for about 3 months. And then we might take it up to 50% capacity in your restaurants, and there'll be more plexiglass.
There's no more restaurants because at this point we've already killed. The restaurants will be gone.
Oh,
Preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a-going dry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's
Country
kill
boy
one
can
more shutdown, and
survive.
those small businesses that barely hung on and made it through the first time, they won't be able to do it again.
And those small businesses are just now starting to come back and
Or
see a little
they're
bit of
not.
business, or they're completely dead.
We received an email, one of the places where Maddox takes tumble progression. Great, Jim, shut down. They just they did not. Where was
Can't
the
do it.
where was that money? Where was
Can't
that
do
money
it.
he was just talking about?
Yeah.
But through all of this stuff, in let's say the last 6 months, I think I've been in a Target once, because I had to. Walmart, 0. Best Buy, 0. Academy Sports, 0. Just thinking of places where I might go, stores, places with clothing, 0. I think, Steve, we were in some town, Cincinnati maybe.
Went to Buckle.
And we went to the mall, and I had to get a shirt, so I went to Buckle. And that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
That was about it. Had to get me some flannel for a show. You know what I'm talking about, Candice.
Mad for plaid.
I'm mad for plaid.
I probably went maybe 3 times I've been to Academy once, Walmart once.
I mean, I literally don't go to stores anymore.
Texas Gun Experience about 10 times.
Now, Texas Gun I go to.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm like,
That's
after a
small
while, I'm like,
business.
I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with the haughty looks. I don't want to deal with people, you're not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, can you pop a mask on, sir?
Can I pop you in the
Can
face?
I pop you right in the mouth?
I've been to Lowe's and Home Depot this past weekend. I didn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
And you see the other guy not wearing a mask, and you kind of give each other the nod.
Here's my unity.
Rebel.
Here's the unity.
But sometimes, like, I walked into a liquor store in Georgia over the weekend, and I've got my gauze mask, right? It's I breathe right through it, like I forget that
The
it's even
cheesecloth,
there.
it's called.
And
yeah.
I walked in, and all the guys in the liquor store looked at me, and I was the only one wearing a mask, and I was like, "What's up, fellas?
what's up?"
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They pull that right off. Hey, guys, I'm cool. I'm in the club. I didn't mean to be wearing a mask. I never wear a mask, but I just thought,
My
'cause
governor
I
told me to
really
do
needed
it.
my liquor, and I didn't want to put up with no bullshit. But I see I'm in here with my homies. And
My bros.
they never let me in the community. They never let me in the club. I was immediately judged and castigated.
Well, finally we're having like store employees, the ones that I have been to, they're not telling us. At first they were telling,
Right.
hey, can you wear
Yeah.
a mask? Now they're
Yeah.
not saying,
No.
I guess they can't say anything to you.
I'll tell you right now, the stores that are crazy about wearing masks, Trader Joe's and Home Goods. They have people. Michael's yesterday, I went to Michael's. I walked in. The girl goes, "Oh, ma'am, do you have a mask?" I go, "No." She goes, "Would you like one?" I go, "I'm okay." And I kept walking. I do feel like a lot of these greeters at these stores are being forced to ask us about the masks, but they're not actually enforcing us. And I haven't walked into a store at all in weeks with the mask on.
I mean, we walked into a restaurant. It was a nice restaurant in West Palm Beach, Florida, Steve. You remember? And a girl shit her pants like because we weren't wearing masks. And I mean, literally, we had to walk from here to the wall over there, 15 feet, so we could sit down and get our heads out of the air where COVID lives at 6 feet and get down where our heads were at 4 feet, you know, where you live.
Yeah.
And
like
sit down at the table. And then I get up and I go to the bathroom, and they're like, sir, you need your mask on. I'm going in here to breathe somebody's effervescent poop in the bathroom where it's aerosolized in the flush commode. I've lived all these years with the people's fecal matter bombarding me in a public toilet. I think I can make it over there without a mask.
Yeah.
It goes back to what we kind of said in the beginning of all this, how quickly that people just bow down to what the
People are
government
so
tells them.
scared. man.
Scary.
They
So
live
scared.
in fear.
Oh,
It's-
Getting back to the restaurant, walking in, Stu and I went to a restaurant last night. There was no one there. It was more of a diner. Nobody there. And the kid was like, man, mask to walk 5 feet. It's the stupidest rule ever. And then you take the mask off. Then they want to, no, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not wearing it to the
And
bathroom.
sadly, everyone does it.
Yeah.
Not in Johnson
Well, not
County.
me. Lisa Page made me do it with no mask. Rebel. Ah!
Got to live in Johnson County, Texas.
That's right.
Joko, baby, Joko.
Ain't nobody wearing no mask down there.
I hate it.
my
It's
gosh.
so ridiculous.
Listen, and all I care about really is my wine. That's all I care about. My Bonner family wines. Do you know where this wine comes from? Comes Argentina.
Oh.
But it's a special grape. It's a special grape. They've got these vineyards that are like 9,000 feet up in the world, up in the planet. You know what I'm saying?
In the atmosphere?
Up in the skies.
Yeah.
No, seriously, they grow this as an altitude, the grapes for these Malbecs. They make them at 9,000 feet.
Super
They grow them
grape.
at 9,000 feet. And it's incredible because when it grows in that intense of an atmosphere, in that type of environment, it makes a bolder, better grape. But now they're coming under threat because you got these radical mobs that are attacking and seizing their land in Argentina. Buildings are burning down in the middle of the night. They got equipment that's getting looted. The government down there, they're not doing a thing because they're in bed with the radicals. It's getting wild out there. They don't mess with my wine, folks. We will go to war down in Argentina. So naturally, people are snapping up these wines while they still can. We don't know what the future is going to hold for these beautiful Malbecs because they taste incredible. You need to get it while you can. They got notes of blackberry, dark cherry, leather, smoke. They're great with steak. Today, the guys over at cowboywines.com just got a special shipment of these wines in. They want to share these wines with our listeners and our viewers. You get 50% off the wine, 50% off the shipping. No need for a promo code. You're just going to get the good stuff. Visit cowboywines.com. Show these winemakers some love. Give them some support, and we'll be right back. Let's see. I want to read this to you guys. It's interesting. I was a strong support for your platform, and then it has slowly gone from comedy to Trumpism. I have noticed a few other like-minded people leaving too. It was mostly the snowflake hurt feelings if someone didn't follow in line with Trump. I'm not surprised. I think a capitalistic society is great. That's why I'm taking my wallet to other places. They don't want to buy one of my T-shirts. Somebody said, dang, there's a lot of whiners on your page. I enjoy what you do. I have a free mind. I'm not searching for a political guru, so you go with it, Chad. Besides, the T-shirts are thebomb.com. Somebody said, he's just a comedian and an entertainer is all he is. He likes to start a lot of trouble. And somebody said, yeah, by speaking the truth. Bitch!
Oh, what's up,
Bitch, I'm
son?
gonna drop that microphone on you!
And go buy a T-shirt because they're the bomb.
Yeah, thebomb.com. Anyway, I love reading the comments sometimes.
Is this on your page? Where is this on? Instagram?
Yeah.
Where is this?
Yeah, it's one of the things. I said, I'm on set and unapologetic because I was wearing this shirt, and it says, the Chad Prather Show is getting pretty wild. Don't miss it.
Oh.
And that's all it is. It's a promo for this show.
Yeah.
And I encourage people, get your butts over to blazetv.com/Chad. Use promo code Chad and sign up. I'm telling you, the fake news out there is strong. And that's why I'm more and more unapologetic about everything. Because I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to give it to you straightforward. A lot of time, yes, I'm going to do it in a tongue-in-cheek manner. But that's what we do here. We poke fun, we poke the bear, we stir things up, but we start conversations. It's up to you if you want to turn it into a fight, because we're not fighting on here. I have people all the time who say, we love it when you get angry, Chad. We love all that stuff. And it's like, yeah, well, my blood pressure doesn't need all that. And sometimes I do get fired up. And they're like, you should have like liberals on and debate, and you guys should just go at each other. And I'm like, okay, but that's not my thing.
Right.
Well, but, Crowder and those guys, they go out there in the streets and they set people up. They come in there and talk to them and they debate them and they put them in their place. And people want to see that. And I was like, I get you. But that's for Steven Crowder to do. That ain't for Chad Prather to do. I've done those things. That ain't my deal.
You've lived.
I've done all that.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I come out. I don't need to argue with somebody and try to make somebody look stupid.
Why would people want to watch the exact same show? If you did that, it's like you got to have something different.
I mean, I can go out and debate people who want, but that's not me.
Plus, we see that so much.
And they're like, we want to see you angry. And I'm like, but I'm not an angry person.
Yeah, that's not your personality.
Now, I will get fired up about stuff. But even then, I'm not. They're like, yeah, but you do those videos where you're like laughing at stuff, and we want to see you angry. Well, I'm going to keep on laughing.
Yeah.
Because it makes me laugh.
And we're laughing at all
Chad,
you jokesters that follow us and try and
I've seen you fired up, but I don't think I've ever seen you truly angry. And I've known you for
a long time.
This is a perfect example of, the threat, the passive aggressive, I'm going to take my money somewhere else. Whoever said that we need to agree with 100% of what Chad Prather says? That's
nobody.
just, I mean, you lean that way, but do we always agree with him? Steve barely agrees with him ever. Yeah. And so, but then they're like, well, you're too Trumpy. Like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
Chad is actually not Trumpy.
No. Also, you can decide whether or not you want to continue following. And if it's that annoying to you, then just don't follow. No one's forcing you to watch the show.
Right.
No one's forcing you to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, it's fantastic.
Well, thank you for watching anyway.
Yes. But we'll get you. We've got a promo going right now on The Blaze if you sign up now.
Yeah. People are like, have you lost weight? Well, it depends. If I'm sitting in this chair, no, I'm fat.
I told you I thought you looking like you lost weight.
This chair is just...
I look like I've gained about 15 pounds with this fur animal I'm wearing. PETA!
That's not...
She's wearing fur! Call PETA! That's the next thing I'll get.
Cool cats and kittens.
Hell, you cool cats.
It's easy to focus on you scroll through. You've had to deal with the trolls. It's easy to scroll through and see the negative, but we've got so much positive that comes our way through this show and through the other things that we do, through the things you do, and Party Foul Nation and hot news being hot news, and just people love what we do. They love why we do it. They get it, and if you get it, you get it. It's kind of like when you used to go to the mall and you stared at that picture that was all full of the colors and the crap, and it was no picture of nothing.
Yeah.
But if you stared at it a certain way, you saw it. You just got it.
Yeah, I had to pretend like I could see it.
Yeah.
So my friends, you don't see it? You say, oh, yeah, I see it now.
To get them off your back. Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Poseidon releasing the Kraken.
Now I can see it. You have to teach yourself to focus.
But once you see it, you see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you get it, you get it. And folks who watch this show, if you get it, you get it. People talk about getting red pilled. Just all of a sudden you start seeing that the Democratic Party is not for minorities at all. They're not. They want you to be consistently on the government
racist out there.
And can I also say, they are racist, and they are. And can I say that the biggest racial slurs come from the left, the biggest homophobic slurs? I get it all the time. People are like, "You're a faggot." I'm like, okay. I mean, is that supposed to be an insult? I thought we were supposed to be inclusive of everybody.
Right.
And guys like, man. I'm like, that's pretty homophobic of you, really, to say that.
Well,
I don't understand why. Somebody today or this morning, they commented on something, and they're like, your picture looks like you're scalping tickets to a Jeff Foxworthy concert, and that's not a compliment.
I'll take that.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, it is so good to hear from you. Such a blessing.
Kill them with kindness, actually.
You're
That's
such a
the
blessing
best way.
in our life. I mean, I love it. So when you get stuff like that, these people are nobodies. It's like Steve said, they got no life.
Yeah, they don't.
I mean, I've never gone on anybody's page that I disagree with and just said, you know what, let me just see if I can pick apart.
Yeah.
I mean, every now and then.
Maybe on Twitter you do.
Well, but I don't go looking for it.
Right.
If it shows up, I'll comment. But there are people out there who literally follow my page with the purpose of commenting on every single thing I do. I make no bones about it. I'm a conservative. I support Donald Trump. When Donald Trump is gone, I'll still be a conservative. I'm a conservative in spite of Donald Trump. So I'm not Trumpy in that, to use your term, Natalie. I'm just conservative. Mm-hmm. I'm in a fight because of certain things. 1, free speech. 2, Second Amendment rights. 3, and probably the most important, the right to life and unborn babies, protecting them, speaking up for those who don't have a voice. I believe in small government. I believe in individual liberty. I believe in individual government, that you should be able to govern yourself. That's as small as government can get. And I believe in that. I believe in personal liberty. I believe in personal responsibility. I don't believe that Gretchen Whitmer or Greg Abbott or Joe Biden or anybody else should have the right to treat me like a child and tell me who can come to my Thanksgiving dinner. Gavin Newsom can kiss my ass along with the rest of these politicians, these little despots out there who get a little whiff of power, you flight attendants out there, and want to start telling everybody how to live their life. We're not children. You're not going to bark to us like children. Again, you're just not going to do it. You're not going to do it. There are plenty of people out there who are well-accomplished, well-spoken, great platforms. They make plenty of money. They're very successful. They're educated. Some are uneducated, and as far as an official degree of some type. But you know what? They're great Americans, and they got some common sense. And how dare you talk down to them like you're damn Whoopi Goldberg or somebody?
Thank
you bunch
you.
of freaking elites. Kiss my butt with this thing. You can't do that. And I'm telling you, it's a limited amount of time before you can do it. Because you know what they're doing, Natalie? What they're doing? Joe Biden wants to shut this thing down for 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks sounds good. We can just sacrifice a month of our lives, right?
That's right.
No. We're not going to do that. We're going to rise up. And I appreciate what Scott Atlas said, because what they're trying to do is make sure that all of us stay dependent on the government tit, and we can never climb out from underneath the deficit that they create for our lives unless we depend on them and their tyrannical bullshit. We'll be right back. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Aww.
I love all of you.
Christmas.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you when you're Lisa Page.
At heart.
Send the haters my way.
Send the haters away. She just has to say it's a racist, baby.
We'll filter all day.
Yeah, baby, it's cold outside. Can I get some rape with that eggnog? What are they going to be pissed at this year?
Every day.
What are they going to be pissed at this go around?
What
man?
Christmas song are they going to change around or cancel this season?
Let's cancel Christmas. We already
Let's cancel it.
Hey,
Just Christ and Christmas.
I'm already canceling Thanksgiving because I'm going to be doing shows all over South Texas.
Oh, that's right.
Starting the Tuesday of Thanksgiving. We're doing Tuesday, Wednesday, the night after. I'm going to be in Conroe, Texas on the Friday, on Black Friday. We're gonna be all over, man. Me and Cooper Wade are doing shows, and it's gonna be fun. Junior Gordon's gonna be doing the show with us on Tuesday night, so we're gonna bounce around places like Pasadena, Texas, Conroe, and so we're gonna have Thanksgiving at Cooper Wade's house. We're hanging it with Cooper and Janice.
Nice.
We're gonna be hanging with Mr. Cooper. There you go.
Remember that show?
Yeah, I do. That is my favorite meal, though. That is my favorite meal: turkey, dressing, potatoes, macaroni. Oh,
Creamy
I love
casserole.
sides. Don't start talking about sides anymore, because that's what happened to us last Thursday.
Save that for Thursday
And
show.
I went off. But you know what, guys? It's up to you to live your life. It's your future. Hold on to it. Rise up. Love y'all. God bless. Talk to you next time. Bye.